A homeowner in Ontario filed one water damage claim 6 years ago. The damage was repaired, the claim was paid, and the homeowner moved on. 2 years later, they switched insurers to find a better rate. The new insurer checked their record. The claim was still there. It may have affected the rate they were offered, and depending on the insurer, it may continue affecting their pricing until it ages out of the review window. The homeowner did not know the claim was still visible. Most homeowners do not. I've spent nearly a decade working inside the Canadian insurance industry. In this video, I'm going to explain what is actually in your insurance record, how long it follows you, and what it means for your coverage and your premium, including things most homeowners never think to ask about. Most homeowners assume that when they switch insurers, they start fresh. The new insurer sees what they tell them and nothing else. That is not how it works. When you apply for home insurance in Canada, most insurers check a claims and loss history database before quoting or issuing a policy. That database contains a record of claims filed against previous policies, including claims that were paid, claims that were withdrawn, and in some cases claims that were denied. The information does not reset when you switch. It follows you. In Canada, home insurance underwriters can access shared industry databases that aggregate property claims history across insurers. When you file a claim, that claim may be logged in these systems. When you apply for a new policy with a different insurer, their underwriter may access that history, regardless of who your previous insurer was. Other underwriting events, such as cancellations and non-renewals, may affect future applications through broker records, insurer files, and disclosure questions depending on the situation. This is not a credit bureau. It is an underwriting database maintained within the insurance industry, used for risk assessment purposes. Most homeowners are aware their insurer knows about their own claims. What most homeowners do not know is that the information travels with them when they switch. 4 types of information typically appear in an insurance record. First, paid claims. Any claim where the insurer paid out a settlement is logged with the date, the claim type, and the amount paid. Water damage and fire claims are logged prominently. This is the most common entry in a claims record. Second, withdrawn or denied claims. If a claim file was opened and later withdrawn, or if an incident was reported and recorded, the entry may still appear, even if no payment was made. A denied claim may also remain visible depending on how it was recorded. The presence of the entry is not always proof that a payout occurred, but it may be visible to underwriters at the next insurer. Third, non-renewal notices. If a previous insurer declined to renew your policy, that history may matter when you apply elsewhere, especially if the reason was property condition, repeated claims, non-payment, or misrepresentation. A non-renewal is a significant underwriting consideration because it suggests the previous insurer assessed the risk as unacceptable. Fourth, policy cancellations. If a policy was cancelled, particularly for non-payment or misrepresentation, that cancellation may appear in the record and affect your ability to get standard coverage from other insurers. Most claims and entries remain visible for 5 to 7 years, depending on the insurer and province. Non-renewals and cancellations for cause may remain visible longer in some markets. A water damage claim filed 6 years ago is typically still visible to a new insurer today. A claim filed 4 years ago will remain visible for at least another year at most insurers. A non-renewal received 3 years ago may still be flagging your file. The timeline matters because homeowners who are planning to switch insurers or shop the market need to know what a new underwriter will see. If a significant claim is aging off in the next 12 months, waiting before switching may produce better rates than switching now. Premium pricing. An insurer reviewing your record will assess your claim's frequency and severity. A single paid claim for a contained event typically has a limited impact. Multiple claims in a 5-year window or a single large water damage claim can significantly affect the rate a new insurer will offer. Coverage availability. Some insurers will decline to quote at all for homeowners with certain claims patterns. Multiple water damage claims in a short window, a recent non-renewal notice, or a cancellation for cause can result in being placed with a specialty insurer at a higher rate rather than a standard market insurer. Pricing tier. Even when an insurer agrees to cover a property, a claims record can determine which pricing tier the homeowner is placed in. Most homeowners do not know their insurer uses multiple pricing tiers and do not know which tier they are in. A homeowner in the standard tier and a homeowner in a higher risk tier can pay very different premiums for the same property with identical coverage. Here is the reframe. You cannot change what is already in your insurance record. Claims that were filed are logged. Non-renewals that occurred are visible. But you can understand what is there, how long it stays, and what it means for your current pricing. Most homeowners never ask their broker what is in their record. They accept the renewal premium without knowing whether a previous claim is still affecting it. They switch insurers without knowing whether the new insurer can see the same history. They do not know which pricing tier they are in. Some of that information can be requested through your broker, and some may require asking how to obtain your own consumer hits report. 3 questions to ask before your next renewal. Question 1. What claims are currently showing in my insurance record and how long will they remain visible? Your broker can request a summary of the claims history associated with your file. You can also ask how to request your own consumer hits report, the property claims history report associated with your file in Canada. Knowing what is there allows you to understand your pricing context. If a significant claim is aging off in the next year or two, that is relevant information for timing a renewal or a market comparison. Question 2. Is there anything in my record affecting my current pricing tier? Pricing tiers are not always disclosed at renewal. Asking directly whether your record is placing you in a non-standard tier gives you information you would not otherwise receive. If the answer is yes, shopping the market may produce meaningfully different quotes depending on how other insurers assess the same record. Question 3. Are there any entries in my record beyond paid claims? Withdrawn claims, denied claims, or recorded incidents can appear in the record without the homeowner's knowledge. Asking specifically whether any entries exist beyond paid claims ensures you have the full picture before your next renewal conversation. Your insurance record is not a score. It is a history, a log of claims, cancellations, and non-renewals that follows you from insurer to insurer for up to 7 years. Most homeowners do not know what is in theirs. They do not know how long each entry will remain. They do not know whether a previous claim is still affecting their premium or which pricing tier their insurer has placed them in. 3 questions to your broker before your next renewal can change all of that. What is in my record? Is it affecting my pricing tier? Are there any entries beyond paid claims? The free homeowner checklist is in the description. It covers the underwriting factors and renewal questions worth asking before every policy decision, including the ones most homeowners never think to ask. If you found this useful, subscribe. I publish one of these every week. Everything I cover comes from nearly a decade working inside the Canadian insurance industry. See you next week.